So let us start with the fourth question. A shop gives each of the 1,000 people a voucher. 28 people use their voucher. The shop now gives each of 16,500 people a voucher. Calculate how many of these 16,500 people are expected to use their voucher. So the percentage of people using the voucher is nothing but 28 divided by 1,000, right? So, or you can say the ratio of people using the voucher is 28 by 1,000. Out of 1,000 people, 28 has used. So if there are 16,500 instead of 1,000, so number of people who will use it would be simply the number of people into the likelihood that they will use it. So this is nothing but 16.5 into 28, and this will give us 462. So out of 16,500 people, how many people will use it actually? 462 people will use it. This is how you do these questions. You find out the ratio of how many people have used it in the first case, and you use the same ratio in the second case. Okay? So B bit. In a class, all 15 people or 15 students wear hats. 7 students wear red hats, 6 students wear green hats, and 2 students wear white hats. One of the students is picked at random. Find the probability that this student wears a red hat. There are 15 students, total 15 students, and total students with red hats is 7 students. So if they are all picked at random, it's random. The word random is very important. That means any student can be picked. So what is the probability now? The probability is 7 by 15. That's it. Now again, the second bit. 2 of the 15 students are picked at random. So now we are picking 2. Show that the probability that these 2 students wear hats of the same color is 37 by 105. So the probability that they both wear red hats. What is the probability that the first student will wear red hat? 7 by 15. And now, once it is 7 by 15, how many students are there now? 14 students are there, and how many people have red hats? 6. So it is 6 by 14. Then for green hats, this would be equal to, initially there are 6 students out of 15, and once I choose one student with green hat, there are only 5 now to pick from. And similarly with white hats. Initially there are only 2 students, so 2 by 15 into, now that one I have picked one, there is only one student left, 1 by 15. So the total probability required, so the required probability would be equal to 7 into 6, which is 42 by 210, plus 6 into 5, which is 30 by 210, plus 2 by 210. This is nothing but 42 plus 30 is 72, 72, 74 by 210, which is 37 by 105. So therefore, the required probability is 37 by 105. We have proved it. And so they will check for all these three, and then the addition. If you miss any one of them, if you get any one of them wrong, you'll get 1 mark less. Okay. So the third bit. 3 of the 15 students are picked at random, and find the probability that at least 2 of these 3 students wear red hats. So what can we say? The favorable cases. Each student, all 3 wear red, that is favorable, and 2 wear red plus 1 wears either blue or either green or white, right? The other person can wear either green or white, but only one person wears, two people wear red. And so what is the corresponding? 3 wear red. What is the probability here? P would be equal to, the first person is 7 by 15 into 6 by 14 into 5 by 13. And 7 goes in this 2 times, this goes in this 3 times, this goes in this 5 times. So this is 5 by 65. I'm just leaving it like that. Now be very careful here. 2 were red plus 1 wears others. So I can select who wears the other person in 3 ways. So there are 3 places. I will select 2 places. So I can select these 2, I can select these 2, and I can select this and this. So I can select in 3 ways. That is where this 3 is coming from. Into, now 2 people wear red. And what is the probability? 7 by 15 into 6 by 14. And the other person can wear either green or white. So he has 8 choices. So out of the 13, I have 8 people who wear either green or white, and so I'll pick 8. Okay, so this 7 again, it goes in this 2 times, and this will go in this 3 times. So 3 into 8, or this 3 will go in this 5 times. So 3 into 8 is 24 by 65. So now what can I say? I have 2 cases here and I have found the probabilities. So the required probability would be equal to 5 by 65 plus 24 by 65, which is 29 by 65. So the correct answer is 29 by 65. That is the correct answer. Okay. Somewhat easy question, but people generally make a mistake here. They don't include this 3. But remember, out of 3, you are picking only 2 who were red. And so you can do that in 3 ways. You can either pick the first 2, the last 2, or the first and the third. So 3 should be there. Don't miss it. Okay, let us meet in the next video. Thank you.